What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about belts. How to wear your belt with your gun and your holster setup. I've been seeing a ton of comments on my videos about guys saying that it's just too tight, and when they sit down they feel like they have to constantly adjust it, and how that's not conducive to their everyday workflow. So I want to dispel some rumors, maybe show some tips and some tricks, and break down the difference between a webbing style belt like this Blue Alpha and just a traditional leather belt like this one. So the first thing that I want to say right out of the gate is that your belt does not have to be tight in order to carry your firearm. The tightness of the belt, if anything, helps with concealability as opposed to actually supporting the holster itself. So this is a traditional leather belt, and as you can see, it's really worn in, and the difference between this and a quality holster-worthy belt would be the fact that it can roll over like this. A good quality holster carrying belt or gun belt should not roll like this one. And that is the key factor in supporting a holster. So it doesn't have anything to do with how tight you wear the belt against your body to support the weight of the firearm. The weight distribution should come from the rigidity of the belt itself as opposed to how tight it is. Now, cinching your belt down a little bit does help. You can't leave it completely loose on your body, and also the contact of the holster and firearm to your body is going to help keep it up and down. But that structure and rigidity of the belt itself is what makes the biggest difference. So that's a standard leather belt, and let's compare that to this webbing style belt from Blue Alpha. So I can if I really try to crimp it down, but as you can see, it doesn't roll over. It has that up and down rigidity to it. So what that does is it carries the weight of the holster and the firearm as opposed to having to cinch it down flat against your body. So I'm gonna throw these on real quick and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, here's a little pro tip. I run the tag end to my non-dominant side because obviously your tag end is a lighter material than the actual belt itself, and you want your holster to be on the thicker, more rigid portion of it. So I run that tag end over to the left, get everything slid over, my Velcro down there. Now, as you can see, I keep this pretty loose. It's not tight against my body. I'm gonna adjust things here in a minute, but I keep it loose so that I can get my firearm. I keep it in the holster whenever I'm putting this onto my belt. Pop that over, and then honestly, that level of tightness is sufficient for me. Again, you don't need this to be super tight. The pressure of it up against my body does help, but the real support comes from the structure of the belt. So I don't have this super tight. Like, I'm able to move it around a little bit. It's not pinching into my stomach. It's not uncomfortable. It's plenty of support. I mean, it's not gonna come out or fall out or anything like that. Pull my shirt down over it. Now, if you guys have a firearm that you notice you're getting some of the grip sticking out, then that's a different thing. That is where you would cinch it down a little bit tighter to pull and angle the grip into your body more. But for me, I try to use my garment or my shirt to conceal more than I do how tight I'm pulling the belt down, because I just want to focus on comfort more than anything. If I'm going to make any kind of adjustment, it's just reaching in, pulling the belt and the firearm up. That way, whenever I sit down, my gut is not over the gun, it's behind it, and that the gun is still in an accessible position. So that way, I'm not adjusting the belt when I sit down. I can sit down, it's not too tight, it's, again, not too loose by any means. It's that happy medium, but you can adjust. Everybody's body is different. So if you're a bigger guy and when you sit down, you have more pressure in that kind of lower pelvic region, then by all means, find you something that has a quick adjustment like the Velcro or the core style belts, and it's still gonna work for you. But again, the main thing is just to get that rigidity of the belt as opposed to how tight it is. All right, guys, I hope these tips and tricks helped you out and that you're not running around with your belt super tight, hold your firearm against your stomach, and that you're able to sit comfortably, move around, have that mobility. If you guys are looking for a good quality belt, again, I would recommend Blue Alpha Gear or Core. Blue Alpha Gear has fantastic customer service. I just got another belt from them. If you look on their website, it is going to say to order your pant size. That would work if you have a smaller firearm like a SIG P365, Ruger LCP, or something in the subcompact genre. However, if you carry a compact gun like a Glock 19 or larger, like a P320, CZ P10C, then definitely look into getting a larger belt just so you have that extra space. I carry the P07. Just to give you a reference, I wear a size 38 pants, but I ordered a size 42 belt. I could probably get away with 40, but I wanted to play it safe and cut the excess off if I needed to. However, I did not. It fits wonderfully. So just keep that in mind when you guys are ordering. But if you have any further questions about that, always reach out to their customer service. They have fantastic support over there. So thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. And as always, guys, keep shooting.